A history of love, justice, and compassion. The teachings of the Torah and Jesus share a powerful message. Love knows no bounds. This limitless love finds a practical expression in the Jewish concept of Tzedakah, often translated as charity, but more accurately understood as righteousness and justice. Together, these traditions offer a profound understanding of love as a force that dismantles barriers and builds a compassionate world. The Torah instructs us to love our neighbor as ourselves. While initially interpreted within the Israelite community, this commandment contains seeds of broader inclusion. The command to love the stranger, because the Israelites themselves were once strangers in Egypt, extends compassion beyond familiar groups, recognizing our shared human experience. Jesus builds upon this foundation. His teaching to love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us is a revolutionary call to extend compassion to everyone, even those we consider different. The parable of the Good Samaritan perfectly illustrates this. Our neighbor is anyone needing help, regardless of background or belief. Jesus teaches an unconditional, proactive love encompassing all humanity. Tzedakah differs from Western notions of charity. It is not merely voluntary generosity, but a moral obligation. Judaism teaches that everything belongs to God, and we are stewards of His resources. Giving to the needy is not an act of pity, but an act of justice, correcting imbalances and fostering a more equitable society. Tzedakah's principles transcend boundaries. It is a universal obligation for those who have the means to give, regardless of the recipient's background. It aims to empower recipients, preserving their dignity and fostering self-sufficiency, not dependence. It encourages working towards systemic change to address the root causes of poverty and inequality. The Torah itself offers a subtle yet important lesson in compassion. In the Exodus story, after the Israelites escape from Egypt, some celebrate the drowning of the pursuing army. However, God rebukes them, reminding them that the Egyptians, despite their cruelty, were also God's creation. This emphasizes that even in justified victory, the suffering and death of anyone should not be cause for unbridled celebration. The connection between Jesus' teachings, Tzedakah, and the Red Sea narrative is striking. They all highlight the importance of action guided by empathy, not just emotion. They all work to break down the us versus them mentality by emphasizing our shared human value. They all show that justice must be tempered with mercy, aiming to uplift rather than revel in the downfall of others. They all remind us of our shared humanity, rooted in our common divine origin. In conclusion, the Torah, Jesus' teachings, and the Red Sea narrative all call us to overcome tribalism and animosity with boundless love. Tzedakah embodies this love through just and compassionate action. The lesson from the Red Sea reinforces the ultimate truth that even in victory, we must acknowledge our shared humanity and strive to create a more just and compassionate world for all. The enduring power of these traditions lies in their message of a love without limits and a justice that always remembers our common origin.